Dun, 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 dun. Somebody left the security detail at home?
Told him to take the morning off while I get in early, get some shots up.
What you working on?
Working on my jump shot.
Nah, but you're not doing anything.
Not doing anything. Getting a nice little sweat in. Got up nice and early. Look, I live in the gym.
Nah, that's not what I mean. When you come in the gym, you gotta be focused. You gotta have a focus when you get in the gym.
Yeah, I'm focused on my shot.
Nah, but what kind of shot? Are we talking about our mid-range? Are we talking about our three-pointer? Are we talking about our corner three? Are we talking about the post that you love so much?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All of it.
You know what? I'm gonna put you through a real workout.
All right. Well, lace them up, Justice.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Game 1 of the NBA season. A time of hope. A time of optimism.
There's that word again.
You know what? That was so, I don't know, it was so deep and it was so heartfelt the way I delivered it, I thought. I almost can't go on.
I'm just bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Oh, well, let's move on. Kenny's here. Shaq is here.
Bright-eyed? Are you a rabbit?
Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets as they'll be playing against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And for Los Angeles, this is the night they've been waiting for as their regular season is finally ready to tip off. It's only game 1 of a long season, but getting that first win under their belt immediately is a huge goal for them tonight. And what a joy to behold opening night of a new NBA season. A fresh start for everybody, including us. Shaq, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, some of the almost teams that couldn't get over the hump last year, I'm interested in to see if they've taken that next step. It's always interesting to see the young players and how they develop during the offseason. Were you partying or were you practicing?
Ooh, I like the party practice thing, the P or the P. But I'll tell you what, this is the time of optimism. Everyone says it's a fresh start at 0-0. We should all be in the mix. But that's not reality. But I like the optimism right now. Fantastic.
Yeah. Opening night, fresh start. Have you lost weight?
Yes, I have.
You look tremendous.
I really have. Thank you, Ernie.
Shaq, just a physical specimen. That's all I can say.
Was that a low blow, Ernie?
It was not, as a matter of fact. You look great. It's been,
I'm really,
you know, we had an off season, and here we are, and you look like you're in game shape.
Because I'm really optimistic about the question. Oh, you throw a big word, I throw a big word. Optimism, optimistic. That don't matter. It's still a big word.
That'll wrap it up as we take you courtside. Thank you so much for joining us. You do. You look great.
And yes, Ernie, I lost 2 pounds over the whole summer.
Yo, Mr. President.
What's up, man?
Just wanted to catch you before your debut to the nation. You like how I keep dropping those presidential references into the convo?
I like that. I mean, you are a writer.
So, any quotes before the game?
Nah, not right now.
All right. Laser focused. Yep. I'll jot that down. Seriously, man. Good luck.
Thanks, Jay. Yeah, I'll see you after the game.
All right, I'll be here. I'll be watching.
You better be.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the 4th member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston. The guys, they got swept in last year's series. You know, that's the first and foremost thing in their minds as they look to turn the tables this time around.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season.
And before we get going, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who had a chance to speak with head coach Luke Walton. Dave, what do you have to say?
Guys, he told me their primary focus of the pregame discussion was defense. He said they're dealing with a very sophisticated offense, and it's going to require an outstanding effort from his players at the defensive end to come out on top. Let's see if that's the effort they get. Guys?
All right, David, thanks. And so much anticipation. You know the fans are amped up for opening night.
Well, not just the fans, baby. The players are, too. I mean, they worked over the summer so hard, going into the lab, adding something new. This is the proving ground right here.
Yes. Tip-off goes to Houston. Here's the starting group for Houston. Houston on D. Pass to Ingram. Up top, Randall. Lakers passing it around. And Russell gets it to go on the assist from Randall. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Fresh. He's guarded by Russell. And the dunk by Capella.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Mozgov, a screen on Bradley. Williams kicks to Russell from downtown. And that one is off. And the Rockets take it the other way. And they're pushing it up. And that one's good. Fresh. Well, mark it down, fans. This is the official debut of Prez. The very highly touted rookie is seeing his first NBA action.
He's put a lot of work into this moment and had to overcome a lot of hurdles in his life. Hats off to the kid, and I hope he meets and surpasses his own lofty expectations.
Well, you look at Brandon Ingram, and certainly a great body for the game of basketball. But, guys, it's his skill that really completes the package, wouldn't you say?
Oh, no doubt about it. Shot over 40% from three-point range. That dude, he can handle and pass like a guard. One concern, though, he did shoot under 70% from the free throw line. And great shooters usually do better than that.
The first one falls.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Now, some teams just always happen to have one position that is filled by a great player. For the Rockets, that position is center.
Here's Fresh to the right side. And here's Covington from the arc. Here's Capella. And that one's drained from the low block. Capella's got 5 now.
Oh, man, Capella absolutely destroys the opposition on the offensive glass, using that gigantic body of his to snag down second chance opportunity.
Yes, that goes in. And you look back, Chris, at the names of the centers for the Houston Rockets: Ralph Sampson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Yao Ming. I mean, incredible to have talent like that all in a row.
And most recently, Dwight Howard. But Hakeem is undoubtedly the best of the bunch, but all were arguably the best at their position when they played in Houston. The fans of the Rockets have been spoiled for decades with all the great big men that have played for their teams.
Here is Williams. The Rockets making the shot. Mozgov, a screen on Bradley. Williams from outside. Bradley with some nice D.
Well, first let's talk about the pick. That was as lazy of a screen as I've ever seen. You have to commit on it if you want to get your teammate open.
Here's Fresh. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 9. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Russell with it. Baseline J on the way, and again it's the Lakers.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Here's Fresh. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside Russell. Outside Williams. Outside Russell. Here's Mozgov. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And after knee surgery in the summer of 2015, Mozgov's numbers fell off just a bit last season.
And you could tell that the Cavs weren't happy with his play. His per-minute numbers were actually not that far out of line with his career norms. But for a team gunning for a title, any slippage was cause for concern.
That's good for Mozgov.
And for a guy who was never drafted, Mozgov has carved out a nice role for himself in our league.
Mozgov hits them both. And for the uninitiated, Mike D'Antoni has a bit of a unique offensive approach. Likes, in fact, Chris, to create a lot of chances for his team by pressing the tempo.
Well, he creates a lot of chances and doesn't mind the early shot. He'll go with the undersized 4 to help push the tempo. It's all about getting easy transition buckets for D'Antoni.
Here's Fresh. This one for 3. Drills it from outside. Fresh has got 6 points.
Oh, that's just great offensive skill, consistently helping his teammates generate points.
Outside Russell, and there's the pass to Ingram. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Russell. He has 6.
Oh, he's gotten off to a superb start by shooting the ball extremely well from the field.
Here's Fresh. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And D'Angelo Russell, he had a tough time adapting to the pro game at first. I mean, you could see the talent from the moment he stepped on the court, but you could also see the turnovers and the lack of sustained hustle. I mean, I think a lot of it had to do, it's the first time in his career where he wasn't always the best player on the floor. And when you deal with that kind of adversity, it takes some time for you to adjust and grow as a player.
Free throw good, Russell. And thinking back to Russell's rookie season, maybe too much was expected of a guy coming in at just 19 years of age.
Yeah, and we live in this win-now, instant gratification era. And with the skill set and moxie this kid has, fans are going to expect the world. Just looking at what Russell did in the Rising Stars Challenge last year, though, he may ultimately fulfill all those lofty expectations. And the thing about Laker fans, I mean, they've always been used to their team being the favorite to win most nights. And lately, though, it's more about the excitement that their young players bring to the game and hopefully the bright future ahead.
Oh, wow, I just love the commitment by Capella. Rolling to the rim hard, even just after setting that perfect screen.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And thinking about the element of excitement that the Lakers bring, it's about watching their tremendous athletes who also happen to have a lot of skill, too.
It's a different kind of showtime for the Lakers. I mean, it's the joy of watching the young guys grow up and the pain of seeing them make mistakes. One thing we can say about Tinseltown, though, it's never boring.
No. And he makes the first. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. Mozgov hits them both.
Now, it's not exactly hard to see what the Rockets prefer to do on offense. They see the value of the three-pointer and put up a ton of shots from behind the arc. It's been years running that they've finished in the top 3 in three-pointers attempted at the end of the season.
Here's Fresh. He has 6. Free throw line jump shot. Randall grabs the board.
A cold start to this game for him. A lot of his shots have been off.
And there's Mozgov. That's good on the assist by Russell. 8 points for Timofey Mozgov. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And with the Rockets, Chris, they don't shoot threes at a very good rate.
They're an analytically based team, and advanced stats show the value of the three-pointer. I must admit that it is strange to see a team that shoots in the bottom half of three-point percentage put up so many shots from deep. It's hard to argue with their approach, given their success in making the postseason during this era.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Luol Deng is checked in for Randall, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Lou Williams. And a switch here also for Houston. Gordon's checked in. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Fresh, the pass to Nene, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Mozgov. Chris, who are some of the top defenders in the NBA?
Oh, well, I have to think you would start with Kawhi Leonard,
yes,
2-time Defensive Player of the Year. Don't forget about Tony Allen. How about Draymond Green?
Yes.
Those guys just lock down the defenders. Avery Bradley.
Yes.
Those are guys I think of when I think of lockdown defenders.
Mm-hmm. No good on that one. And when having discussions about the Lakers over the years, one word that has rarely been mentioned is rebuild. The franchise is used to championships, not rebuilding.
And another word that they lack is superstar. You're not accustomed to seeing the Lakers without a true superstar on that roster. And they've also always been a top destination for the A-list free agents.
Here's Fresh. 6 points for him. Anderson outside. Pass to Fresh. Anderson the screen. Clock at 6. And stolen by Russell. The 17-footer. Had a hand on it. And he's able to get it back. Count that bucket. Russell's got 10 points.
They are up in this game right now, and he is one of the reasons why, given his stellar shooting from the field.
Here's Fresh. Nice D from Russell. LA's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Kicks it to Ingram. The feed now to E. Off target with his 3. For Houston, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Here's Fresh. For 3, Covington gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Rockets lead by 1.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Russell dishes to E. To the paint. And that one's good. Ingram.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Anderson the screen. Pass to Covington. This one for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Right side Deng. Out to Russell. Back to Deng. Now the dish to Ingram. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Now it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
And when Ingram is left alone from deep, his eyes light up. His shooting is just out of this world.
Fresh, the pass to Nene, and slam dunk by Nene.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
No one can miss so far. Both teams are really clicking on offense.
Russell against Gordon. Russell kicks to Clarkson. Dishes it to E. It's deflected. Another shot. Buries it despite the hat. Terrific play. We'll have a chance for one more. That one's on Eric Gordon. And the Lakers with some changes. Dudley comes in for Ingram. And it's Calderon in for Russell. Houston also making some changes. Monty Eunice is checked in for Anderson. Grant comes in for Robert Covington. And Levins is subbed in for Fresh.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early.
Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Gian Leon. Julius Randle comes in for Jared Dudley. Ingram, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Russell in for Jose Calderon. So on the floor for Houston. Fresh, he's in at point guard. Clint Capella is out there with Ryan Anderson. And it's Young, and it's Covington in at the 3. And so here is Houston after D'Angelo Russell's miss.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Lakers trail by 7. He feeds it to Clarkson. Back to Russell. Fresh pulls it in.
The lane was relatively open and didn't take advantage of a golden opportunity.
And Young just drilling the 3 there. Nice look.
That's right, baby.
And that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
And here is Ingram. 7 points in the game. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And here's Covington from the arc. Misses for the 5th time this game, marking at 1 for 6.
After nailing an outside jumper during the first quarter, he can't seem to build off of it in this second.
Screened by Russell. Randle kicks to Mozgov. Here's Ingram. Goes back up. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Mozgov.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now, here is Young. Here's Fresh. No good on the 3. Clarkson kicks to Ingram. Young against Clarkson. That shot off. Good defensive work there by Young. Rockets leading by 8. Takes a 3. Randle grabs the board. Randle's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Fires from the wing. And Ingram with the basket on the assist from Randle. Ingram's got 9 points.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers in his sleep. The defense can't allow him to get going from there.
Here's Fresh. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 8. LA has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And after his rookie year, it ended with an injury right out of the opening gate. It was great to finally see Julius Randle on the court last season.
Yeah, and when he's focused, guys, he can be a game changer. I mean, loves to attack off the dribble from the elbows, terrific spin move in traffic. And what may be most impressive about his game at this point is his relentlessness as a rebounder. How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
And the Lakers call time here. Well, Chris, we're seeing around the NBA, from the Warriors to the Spurs to so many, the value of great passing from all 5 positions, but especially the big men, especially the front court. In your opinion, what advantages does a big man have as a playmaker?
Well, the big man has many advantages. One, if he's a beast on the post like he should be, Kevin, he should be drawing double teams. And what does that allow? That means that there are 3 on 4 on the rest of the play. 3 defensive players against 4 offensive players. And if he swings that ball quickly, just let the mathematics alone do the trick, and you move that ball, and you'll have an advantage. What else does it do? Sometimes the player is taller. He can see over the defense and maybe attack from angles that shorter players can't do. And third, what does it do? Big guys on defense are not used to playing outside of the free throw line defensively. And so therefore your defender may not be as strong and therefore get his hands on deflections and things that you may see happening from guards. So you're right. The big fellas that have always been some of the best players in the post have been some of the best passers. And right now you're seeing that in order to be in the game, you're going to have to make your teammates better and not just be an endless hole in there when they throw the ball to you.
Yeah, great perspective.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Russell with it. Now guarded by Fresh. Here's Clarkson. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
I mean, we know that this is a game of heart. He knew his man was bigger than him. No big story. He just calmly rose up, altered his body so that he could get the contact and put that shot up over.
Good on the bucket.
Wow, he had a rough first quarter, but he didn't let it get him down. He's gotten off to a hot start in this second period.
Feeds it to Randall. He dishes it to Ingram. For three. But they get it back. Mozgov passes to Clarkson. Kicks it to Ingram. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Tries yet again. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Russell.
But he's only shooting 20% to begin this quarter, and you can tell it's beginning to wear on him.
That one goes in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Russell. 12 points for him. That one goes. Count it. 14 points for Timofey Mozgov. Rockets leading by 10. Here's Fresh. He's got 16. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
When he gets it that close to the basket, usually it's a sure flush. But the defense stepped up and stopped him cold in his tracks.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Randall's got his first points in this one.
How about that assist? Accurate toss inside for the high percentage look.
Here's Fresh. He's guarded by Russell. Young outside from past the arc. Second shot opportunity. Covington in the corner. It's good from long range. Covington's got 6 in the quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Now, here is Russell. He's tightly guarded.
Well, his shot hasn't been going in, and they will probably have to look for someone else to step up and provide for them.
Covington passes to Fresh. They set the pick. And Fresh picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Lou Williams is checked in for the Lakers. Huertas comes in for Russell. And a switch here also for Houston. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Fresh. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Rockets lead by 17. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, points and assists in the first half for you. What adjustments do you expect them to make the rest of the way?
Yeah, man, I expect them to make some tweaks to their defense. I know it's going to be tough since they look to take away what I've been doing, but I know Coach is going to think of something, and the rest of the guys will find a way to keep doing it. So we're going to do this thing.
Exactly. You jab, you slip, whatever they do, you count it, right?
Yes, sir.
You got it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Keep it up, guys. We have some good momentum. Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels, and now they're playing like they're desperate. Now stay focused, guys. Let's win this game, go home.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Not a role he often gets to play. He has the talent to be a catalyst for this offense, getting a chance to show it tonight.
Ingram and Randall, the young forward tandem. Williams is out there with Russell, and it's Mozgov in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
So we see Houston taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
That was a good win, y'all. Good game out there, Jess.
Let's go get another one.
Ooh.
Prez.
What's the password?
Come on, bro.
Yo, you got the stuff?
Hey, let me in. Do this, man.
All right, man.
Worked so hard to get this.
Set it up. Yo, I've been waiting all day to play this.
Mm-hmm. Go.
You ready to get beat?
You can't even play with yourself. How you think you gonna beat
come
me,
on,
bro?
man. Keep talking trash,
I don't
please.
even wait till my rating goes up. 65?
65? Are you kidding me? Way higher than that. Oh, set an alarm, man, because if we don't, I'm going to play all day.
All right. Hold up. Good idea. Good idea.
Good look. All right.
All right.
Here we go.
All right, Prez, we got to talk shoes.
Let's talk shoes.
Yeah. All right, we've had preliminary conversations, but now it's time to make a choice. You know, we got to figure out what we're going to do, where we're going to go.
All right, so am I going to get my own shoe?
Of course you're going to get your own shoe. I mean, you're the Prez. We'll get you like the presidential suite or something.
I don't know. I'd rather weigh my options, see what's out there.
Okay. All right. Hey, options are open. Just, got to make a choice.
You know what I was thinking about, man, was just going to social media. Once the options come in, see what we're working with, post it online. I'm the president after all, public servant. Got to see what the people want to do. Okay. Democracy, Constitution.
I like that. I like that. You got a lot of momentum going right now, so we can use that as leverage, We can use it as like...
Bruce, man, I'm lucky to even be on the team. All right? If it happens, then...
Hey, it's when it happens. Because it's happening. I mean, things are going on right now. Like, as we speak, it's happening. Like, as we sit here, right? It's boom. It's happening. Did you feel that? Because I felt something. What was that? My phone ringing? Because bam, it's happening.
All right, it's happening. So, hey, show me the menu, show me some options, and we'll go from there.
All right. You're humble. I like that. I can sell that. So I'll go out and I'll get all the details, and I'll bring you back the best options.
Sounds good.
Hey, you know what sounds better? Pennies in the piggy bank. Am I right?
Pennies in the piggy bank, bigs, bucks, Bruce.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Oh, yeah, I got to check that voicemail I missed earlier.
Prez, it's Kobe. I've been watching you play and hearing a lot about how much work you've been doing to improve your game. I love the dedication and wanted to let you know to keep it up. I promise it's all going to pay off. Just don't ease up. It's a grind if you want to get to the top. I look forward to seeing what you can do the rest of the season. Maybe we can get some shots up together sometime. I'll be in touch.
What?